Hi everybody, hope you enjoyed my little video about the Big Mac coin the other night, last night. Kind of a crazy thing to happen. But today I'm going to be reviewing the Gloria Cubana, La Gloria Cubana, Series R Black Maduro. I've had this cigar before. Not necessarily the Maduro version, but I've had the Series R, and you know, I had my opinions at that time, and I want to try it again and see how those opinions may have changed. You know, so kind of in the mood for a strong cigar, so we'll toast this up and see how she goes. By the way, somebody gave me some feedback and said I should talk about how to cut a cigar. You know, you gotta make sure you're at a right angle to get a good cut. If you cut it at an angle, you're not gonna like to smoke it as well. It's nice and even. It'll set nicely in your mouth, and it'll be real easy to smoke. My perfect cutter makes that real easy because when you put it in there, it's up against the surface. You can see perfect cutter has a back to it. This one has a little hole, so it just works beautifully. Highly recommended. Perfect cutter. That person also mentioned I should mention how to light a cigar. Well, I'm not the best at lighting cigars, I'll be honest with you. I could use a lesson or two, but the idea is to toast the foot. Get it cherry red, and it should have the whole surface of the foot should have a white ash appearance to it to show you've got an even light. And then you got to puff and roll. You kind of hold the lighter up and to the end of the cigar, puff and roll the cigar with your fingers. It takes a little knack, but it's not really that hard to do. You may be hearing the music more than me, so I'll turn that down a little bit. Yeah, strong cigar. That's one thing I'll say about this cigar. It's strong. It's you know, it's usually reasonably priced as well. So you know, if you want a strong smoke, you don't want to pay a lot of money, grab one of these. They come in a nice big ring gauge, and let's see that. And you know, it's a good heavy smoke. A little distraction there. La Gloria Cubana Series R. Well, I'm going to smoke a little more of this, get into it, maybe get back with you. Well, starting off, it's definitely a strong cigar. I may have toasted a little too much, but it has a little bit of a kind of a burnt flavor, dark, you know, char. I'll say. I won't say burnt. I'll say char. But it's not bad. It's a good cigar. Good quality cigar for a reasonable price. I would recommend this one. I think you can get them, maybe not this exact one, but you can get the La Gloria Cubana Series R at Tismart and Tismart Cigar Shop and Lounge up in Brewerton, New York, Central New York, and it's you know, it's for, you can get them 2 for $12, which is really a good price. I mean, I love if I can get a deal on a cigar, and it's not a bad cigar. It's a good cigar for the price. I mean, really, you get a big cigar for the price. You get a lot of enjoyment out of this. I wanted to mention something about ring gauge. A big ring gauge cigar is, I like a big ring gauge cigar. They have a lot of flavor. You're not going to get as much of the notes of the wrapper out of it as you would with a Lancero or a Corona. I may have to change the music in a little while here. I've been listening to Cardi B quite a while and feeling a little different right now after having smoked that Opus X and now smoking the La Gloria Cubana. I'm feeling a little more mellow. Maybe it's the nicotine. That these cigars have a fair amount of nicotine, so they have their effects, and it kind of slows you down a little bit. But also, he mentioned that sometimes you gotta watch. Don't smoke a lot of dark cigars in one day. You'll pay for it. I have, and it tires you out. But just to relax, a couple won't hurt you. But try not to overdo it. Mellowed it out with the music. Get a little square pusher on, a little more relaxing. I'm not sure what genre. I think it's electronic, maybe trance music. I'm starting to go into a trance after having smoked that Opus X. But this one's good too. Naturally, you're not going to get quite as wonderful an experience out of it as you would the more expensive cigar, the Opus X. That is just a treat. But it's not even fair to compare the two. This is a good standard cigar for when you want a pretty strong smoke. It's something that's gonna last a little while, So, alright, well, I'll be back with you in a minute. Well, having smoked a little bit of this, it's pretty good. I like the leather I'm getting out of it, and maybe a little spice. Yeah, it's a heavy cigar. Good cigar. Yeah, the flavor profiles of your darker cigars will consist of leather, maybe a little spice, maybe a little sweetness as you get into it, but you've got to smoke up to about at least halfway to start to get that sweetness. I forgot to mention, I had smoked more of that Opus X, and I did get some sweet notes out of that as I got into it. A pleasant, not a flavored cigar sweetness, but a natural sweetness out of the tobacco leaf. Well, I have to tell you that I'm happy with this cigar so far. Maybe in a later video I'll let you know how the rest of it went. I kind of want to keep this one short. Pick one of these up. Try it. You may like it, and some people love them. I like it, but for the price, you can't go wrong. By the way, you may notice I smack my lips once in a while. I'm smoking. I think I swallowed some of that. But you can really taste the flavors a little more when you do that. You know, I'm not doing it. It is a habit, but I mean, you know, some people think it's funny, but it is. It is funny when you think about it. But try it. You may find you get a little. You can taste the flavors a little more out of the cigar. This has some flavors that are coming through. Yeah, tobacco, obviously, but good, kind of a high-grade tobacco I think they're using in here. Although it's inexpensive, it's not what you would call a cheap cigar. And it's La Gloria Cubana, so that's. I am starting to get a little bit of sweetness, even though I'm only about a quarter of the way through the cigar. I don't want to let this video go too long, so I'm gonna cut it off. I don't want to upload it. Getting kind of relaxed here with my cigars. I kind of just want to sit and enjoy the rest of the cigar. You know, nothing more relaxing than as Ramona Brown says, a beautiful cigar touches all of my senses. But I don't want to steal that. I just wanted to check out her videos. She has a lot of good tips, a lot of good stories about her smoking experiences, and highly recommend it.